You know that there wouldn't have been Israel. There wouldn't have been Israel if Jacob has not wrestled with the angel. There wouldn't have been Israel. My topic this evening is the rising sun. The rising sun. You know, after all the struggles of Jacob, after all the supplanting of Jacob, after the hard work of Jacob, after Jacob tailing, Jacob had to work many years before he got his wives. There was always a struggle when it came to Jacob. But because Jacob was already chosen, because Jacob had a seed of God on him, because Jacob, the God of Abraham, the God of Abraham, the God of their fathers, coming from Jacob, because Jacob came into being through Isaac, and so because of the seed of God in Jacob, when there is any struggle, God always opens the door. The Bible says that God will not allow any struggle to come onto you that you cannot overcome. That when there is any struggle, there is a small door that God has placed there for you to run through. You see, Jacob was in that condition. The children of God are in that condition. The Jacobs are in that condition. The children of God that has the seed of God in them are in that condition. People can say, if it wasn't for God, this would have happened. We are still Jacob. We are still Jacob. We have not become Israel yet. We need to be Israel. The struggle needs to end. We have struggled enough. We have worked enough. It comes a time when we need to wrestle with the angel of the Lord. It comes a time where we need to wrestle with our angel. Things like these, words like these are not just fables. They are truth. It has come, the time has come where our names has to be changed. The time has come for the rising suns. The Bible says all creation is waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. Now, if we look at the story of Jacob, our story is there. Our story is there. How long are we going to be Jacob? To struggle, to compete. How long are we going to be Jacob? To supplant, to deceive. How long are we going to be Jacob? To be running away all the time. It comes a time where we need to wrestle with the angel of the Lord. It comes a time where we need to wake up early hours of the morning and wrestle with the angel of the Lord. Your angel is much more closer that time. Sometimes your angel comes around and wakes you up. It has come the time has come where we need to consciously wake up in the early hours of the morning and wrestle with our angel until the sun begins to rise. It is a type, and that means we are rising. Our topic is the rising suns. The rising suns. And so our time has come where there should be the end of Jacob. The time has come where our names has to be changed. No more Jacob, the supplanter. No more Jacob, the deceiver. The time has come where our names will be changed, where it shall be said, we have wrestled with God and have prevailed. The time has come where our names will not continue to be Jacob, but it shall be said, we are a prince with God. That is the time that has come. It is a waking up in the early hours of the morning, praying until the sun begins to rise, and our names shall be changed. Our names shall be changed. You see, when the time came, and Jacob was coming from his father-in-law back to where his brother was, his brother his brother was Esau, his brother Esau was, he was fearful because he knew what he has done. And he knew in his mind, he was being deceived in his mind. Because he knows he has sinned against his brother. And so, he left all his family. He left all his friends, his riches, his camels, and his properties. He realized at that point in time how vanity all those things were. He realized he needed something more than what he had. Because when Jacob was coming, he had a lot of property. He had a lot of goodies. But he realized that his properties, his riches, cannot be compared with what Esau had. He had something that needs to rise. He has something that needs to rise. And that's something that needs to rise. He needs to go through a wrestle. He struggled, but now he needed wrestling. A wrestling with his angel. A wrestling with himself. He realized that his name, the time has come for his name to be changed. And now, my brother, my sister, I am here to tell you that the time has come. My Christian brother, my Christian sister, I am here to tell you that the time has come. The time for supplanting is over. The time for struggling is over. This is not about riches. This is about a name change. It is the time of wrestling. It is the time where we have to wrestle with our angel. It is the time that we have to wake up early in the mornings and wrestle and pray until the break of day. And as the sun is rising, we will also rise. We will also rise. Our title is The Rising Suns. Rise, rise, and shine, for the light has come. God bless you.